Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Maurice Gear here, back for another Power Pack training. And today, I'm going to show you guys how to get your first social media marketing client quickly and easily, even if you're brand new and never uh, been doing social media marketing before, or you're looking to get a client. Just started the agency, or maybe you have an agency, but you still haven't got your first client. I'm going to show you guys how to do this quick, fast, and ugly. Okay. I know most of you guys might be afraid of the different strategies that you can, and I might do some more videos on how to target on YouTube, maybe some Facebook or whatnot. But if you're a beginner, there's three simple ways to get offline marketing clients. Number one, YouTube, Facebook, uh, cold calling, cold emails. Um, you can even do postcards, okay, and Craigslist. That's another training that I'll do to show you guys how I get clients on Craigslist where they actually contact me. Now, if you guys want more information and detail, I'm trying to make this video as give you guys as much content as possible. But at the same time, if you want a more in detail, um, in-depth study on it, I put together a step-by-step workshop. I'll leave that in the description. You guys can sign up for that workshop, and I go over everything where you can copy and swipe the emails and stuff that I use to get clients. Okay, but the first thing that I'm going to tell you guys, my story is really simple. My first year in social media marketing. When I started, it was offline marketing. I generated over $100,000 in the industry. And that's just my first year. So I'm just letting you guys know, even if you're a beginner, you can absolutely do it. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. And you have to believe in yourself. It can be done. Clients pay me thousands of dollars to generate them phone calls, customers. That's all they want. I mean, we're going to use social media. We're going to use Facebook. We're going to use Google. We're going to use Bing, Yahoo, or what have you. But the common denominator is the business owner wants results. And if you can provide results, they're going to pay you handsomely. Okay, plain and simple. So there's two simple ways I believe you can get offline marketing clients as a beginner. Most individuals don't like to do them, but I'm gonna tell you, if you do them effectively, you can make a lot of money and get a lot of new social media marketing clients. Okay, so the first place that I typically look for clients is Big G, Google. Okay, we'll also go to Yelp. I'll show you guys how to get clients off Yelp. You can also go to Home Advisor site, Angie's List, as well to get clients because these businesses are already spending money on these particular networks. Okay, and to set up a Facebook ad or a Google ad or a YouTube ad as well to generate that business customers is going to work very, very well, and it's going to work even better than all the other um, advertising platforms that I just mentioned that most businesses sign up for. Okay, so once again, you have to have the right mindset. Set a schedule up. Most beginners don't have a schedule. Set a schedule up where you guys can work your social media marketing agency, and this has helped me. A minimum of 2 to 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday. If you're really serious, you want to hit $10,000 a month in the next 30 to 60 days, then I would hit it hard on Saturdays. Okay, it's all about your habits, folks. I mean, you're not just gonna automatically wake up with 20 clients. It's all predicated upon your day-to-day activities, your day-to-day operation in your business. Okay, so you want to be keen on setting the right habits. I always tell people you want to do uh, the revenue generating activities, revenue producing activities. Are you doing revenue producing activities? You could be thumbing around on Facebook. You could be thumbing around in a magazine. You can be doing all this different stuff, coming up with names, building your website, but that's not revenue generating activity. Revenue generating activity is when you're belly to belly, face to face, over the phone, or in the email, or a DM, okay, where you're propositioning a business owner, okay? Plain and simple. You want to be propositioning a business owner. And then the more business owners you proposition about your services, the more money and the more offline clients, social media marketing clients you're going to get. Okay? It's all about what you do every day. Okay? And if you would just make a log, okay, of how much time you spend, you know, thumbing off on Instagram, thumbing off on Facebook, thumbing off on this, thumbing off on this, and being distracted by all this stuff is keeping you from getting your first client. It's keeping you from making ten to $25,000 a month, which you can hit very easily in social media marketing because business owners want results. Okay, and if you can get them results, they're going to pay you. Okay, so let me show you guys really quick how to get clients, on the web. And you can do one or two ways. You can make some cold calls, or you can do cold emails. Okay, and it's really simple. All right. So and then too, as a beginner, here's a few niches that I recommend that you stick with. If you guys want more niche ideas, like I stated before, I go over more niche ideas in the workshop that I put together in the description, and it'll reveal to you the other niches that I recommend that you start in if you're a beginner, or even if you're in this thing for a while. These are some niches that I've made a ton of money in, and they are, painting contractors, arborists, pool installation, and roofing companies. These are niches that pay well. They're high dollar services. And what I mean by high dollar services, if you sign up a painter, average painting cost here in California, where I reside at, for an interior or exterior spray could cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. And that's just for exterior spray, and it depends on the square footage. But on average, okay, that's what painters are charging. So if I get a painter 2 deals a month at 5,000, that's $10,000. He'll happily scratch me a $1,500 check because I'm generating him about $10,000 or more in revenue each month. So these are high dollar services, and this is what I recommend that you guys stay in. Okay, start off with those particular niches. So let's just see who's spending money on AdWords. Now, just because somebody's spending money on AdWords, a lot of time they're not on Bing. They're definitely not on Facebook, okay? And sometimes the people that are on Google are not on Yelp, okay? They're not doing other things to generate more phone calls and customers. So just because they're on Google, I do social media, I do all the Yahoo, the Bing, or whatnot. I do YouTube ads. I do it all. So it doesn't matter where I find a particular customer. The more of the story is I want to get a business that's spending money. Okay. If you can get businesses that are spending money, and you can show them a more viable way to take that advertising dollar and divert it to you, they'll give it to you. Even if it costs us a little bit more, you're going to get them more bang for their buck. Most people that are doing Google are doing it wrong anyway. They're doing AdWords wrong. So if I put in painting contractor, and let's just go painting contractors, and let's see here. So we got two companies. We got these companies up here that are also doing advertising. Okay, so we're going to go to these websites. So these are some companies, and they go Home Advisor. I'll even show you guys. Now I'm trying not to click these ads because I know these companies are paying for a click. So what I'll do is I'll just copy and paste so I don't click their ad. And then let's just take a look at their ad website. So I would go to their website real quick and see. Okay, so they got Barnes Painting. They got their email address front and center. So what I would do is I would copy this email and I would send it to Barnes, and I would And like I said, if you guys want the exact email that I use, the code email that I use that I would send to this business, check out the workshop. I actually include that in that workshop training. But I would just copy and paste his email address. All he has is his phone number, which is okay because you do want individuals to find your phone number. Sometimes people have phone numbers buried at the bottom. They got the contact us form. I could even use that if I wanted to, but I would just copy and paste this into a Gmail account. I would set up another Gmail account. I would use my personal Gmail account or personal email account. I would just put something in the title, such as, real quick, you know, and I would just explain to him a little bit about what I can do for him. I will highlight some benefits, about my services and how it can work for him. So you got contact us. So, website's not bad. I mean, there's some things I could do to make it a little bit better, but nonetheless, I know Barnes is spending some money. He's on Yelp. Let me see his services. He does commercial and he does house cabinet painting. So I can definitely work with him because I know how to generate tons of cabinet leads. So I would definitely contact Barnes either by Barnes, I think that's what it is. I'm just calling them Barnes, but Barnes Painting. But nonetheless, he is spending some money. On average, he's probably spending, $100 a week to about $60 a day, depending on how many clicks he's getting. But if I wanted to research that, I could find that out. So this is one way to go in and do cold emails as well as you can call. You can call them as well. I tell people this is one of the fastest ways to get clients. But the main thing is you want to I will go in and get about a list of about 35 of these individuals that are already spending marketing. I will send them off the cold email. Um, and I would also maybe even cold call, or maybe if they're in my local area, I could stop in, or you can send a postcard off, you know. And this is how you get clients because these people are already marketing. They're already spending money. They're already in the market of getting business. So all you have to do is show them how you can get them more and how you can do it faster and generate them a ton of phone calls and customers because that's all they want. So let's do this. So let's go back. Let's go to, we're going to take the same thing. So let's go to Yelp real quick and let's see businesses on Yelp. So let's go to Yelp and let's do Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California. And then let's go ahead and put in painting contractors and let's see what comes up. Painting contractors, yup. All right, so we have a bunch of companies. And once again, these businesses are spending on average on Yelp anywhere from $400 to $1,500 to run these simple ads. And I know for sure that if I set up an AdWords campaign, a Yahoo and Bing campaign, I can get them way more results as well as I can do some Facebook targeting also and generate them a ton more business for less than what they're spending on Yelp. So I would definitely contact. So let's see, 5-star painting. Let's find out about 5-star. Let's take a look at this website. A lot of people's websites too, you guys are gonna notice they're not optimized. So let's click this 5-star painting. Let's take a look at this website and see what we can find. So once again, folks, to recap, you want to get about 35 to 40 of these businesses that you can either send a cold email off and or you can make some cold calls to these businesses. And if you need a script or something like that, once again, I cover all that in the workshop in detail. So let me see, contact us. And see, let me show you guys something else. This is what I was talking about. This is why a lot of businesses aren't successful. Now, if you come to this website, this is a huge tip. This is what we call above the fold. Okay. If I'm looking for a painter The first thing that I'm looking for is what? When I come here, just think about this for 1 second. Where is you know what? Where is it at? Okay, if I wanted to do business with Five Star Painting, where is you know what? Take a guess. Take a guess. I'm gonna give y'all another second. You can't find it anywhere on above the fold. His phone number. This is detrimental. This is killing conversions. Because if I'm interested and I'm getting some quotes, I don't have time to find this man's phone number below the fold. It's right below. It should be up front. Remember, customers and people are lazy. Okay, his phone number should be right there, and it should be right here, but it should be above the fold. You know, if I'm lazy and I just want to get a quick quote, his phone number should be call here now for a quick quote. So that's something that I could call Five Star Painting on and say, hey, I was looking at your website, a couple things we can change to increase conversions, put more money in your pocket. I noticed that your phone number is on your website, but it's below what we call below the fold. It should be at the top of the fold. The first thing that you want your potential customers to see is your phone number. You don't want them to have to scroll down to the bottom and find it. It should be big and bold or whatnot. And at the bottom of the page, and then let's see if he has a email address where we can contact him by email. So what I would do if I don't see customers or websites when I go to them with a email address, okay? What I would do if I wanted to do email, I would just call them up. Hey, this is Maurice real quick over at Diamond Sharp, and I wanted to send you guys just a little quick proposal on what I can do to help get you guys more phone calls and generate you more customers using some social media marketing strategies that we perfected for other painting companies over the last 5 years. Do you guys have an email address I can send some information off? And secretaries and even if it's the owner, they pick up, they love that because they don't necessarily want to talk to you on the phone. So if you can send them something by email, they love it. So that's another way. If even if they don't have an email posted on their website, I will call and get it. And I tell you, 99% of the time, most people do not have a problem with you sending or giving you their email address when you call them because it's not posted on their website. So there's a bunch of things that I can do to make this website a lot better and get them more results. And just think, people are coming to Yelp and they're landing on this page and the phone number's not even there. The content that that's most important should be at the top, which is the phone number, which is some more before and after photos. There's so many things I can do to knock conversions through the roof on this website. You know, they just need an expert to assist them. So, once again, to recap, what you want to do is go to Yelp, find the businesses that are already spending money, contact them by email, or you can contact them over the phone and let them know what you can do to help them. All right, because that's all we're doing. We're here to help business owners. Okay, we're not here to sell. We're here to help. And if they want help, then we can definitely do that for them. Okay, so let's see here. Let me go back down here. Let's look at one more business. Let's see here. And these businesses here too that are on Yelp, they got good reviews. You can still contact them as well. You know, if I just wanted to randomly make some cold calls, I would do them. And I'll get their names and information. But let's check out Terra Venta Construction. Let's take a look at that one and see they're in Beverly Hills. Let's take a look at their website and see what it looks like. All right, let's go back. Okay, so now they got their phone number posted at the top. That's great. Questions, call us, home, services about, gallery. Okay, let's scroll down. They got the free estimate, so they're collecting email addresses, it looks like, which is a good thing. They got the little social media, which is still okay, but they're probably not doing Facebook ads or nothing like that correctly. License number, let's see if they have an email like that. Get a free estimate. That's good. It's above the fold. So let's see. Yeah, email address right there. So I would just copy this email address, paste it into Gmail. swipe my cold email that I share with you guys in the workshop, and I would send it off to them. And the thing about cold emails too, another tip. I mean, you're not gonna send out 5 cold emails and get rich, folks. You want to send out about 500 cold. If you send out about 500 cold emails a month, you can easily get a couple clients a month from that. Especially if you're targeting businesses that are already spending money. Okay, so that's just another big tip. You want to contact businesses that are already spending money, and if you do that, then they're more liable to sign up for your services and become your client. Okay, but this is one of the fastest way to get your first social media marketing client. You can do it through cold emailing, or you can do it through cold calling. Cold calling is probably the fastest because you can instantly be on the phone with a business owner right away, you know, um, and you can be pitching them your services rather quickly. And a lot of times too, when you make these calls like that, a lot of businesses are desperate. They're not getting results. You can even call and say, "Hey, yeah, this is," I would call, for instance, if I'm calling this business here on Yelp, Terra Venta Construction. This is just an ideal off the top of my head. I have a script that I generated over $250,000 worth of business from, and if you guys want that script, you can just click the link in the description to go to the workshop. I give that script out in the workshop as well. But just off the top of my head, I would call, "Hey Tara, this is Maurice. I'm over here at Diamond Sharp Marketing, and what we do is we help painting companies generate more phone calls and customers by using mobile marketing. Have you heard of mobile marketing?" And Tara's going to probably say no because it's a different terminology that I use. I noticed I also found you on Yelp, and I want to know about it. This is just me paraphrasing, but I would ask her, "I found you on Yelp. How's that working for you? Are you getting results?" Because a lot of people I've contacted on Yelp, they're about to end their contract because they don't like the results that they're getting. Okay, so I'm going to ask about their Yelp, but that's just one way to open up the door and kind of break the ice with the business owner. This cold calling is not difficult. Most people just don't want to do it because they're afraid of getting hung up on. But if you do it the way I do it, you will make a ton of money because you're just sifting and finding out who wants the life raft. You have the life raft. If you know how to effectively do social media marketing, Google AdWords, you being AdWords, and you can generate a business, a phone call, you can get rich. Okay, no matter what your experience is, this is how you do it. You get in front of these businesses that are on Yelp, that are already spending money, okay, and you are going to make coin, plain and simple. And they have a lot of businesses like that. And like I said, a lot of these people on the second page of Yelp, look at this, Michael Kloss Construction. Here's another guy. A lot of these guys on the second page, they're not getting any action. They got positive reviews, and a lot of them will spend money with you, believe it or not, even though they're not, these per se aren't. But if you call them or you send them email, you can just go through all this and send all these businesses cold emails, to be honest with you. And you'll never know what you're gonna get by sending them an email. All right, you never know who's desperate and who wants to spend money. But the one thing you should understand too is that these are high dollar services. That means they are making money. They got positive reviews. James and John's White's painting, he's making money, plain and simple. And if you can help him get 2 to 3 more customers, he'll write you a check. You can also do this on Home Advisor. Okay, Home Advisor charges per lead. I think they charge like $160 to get signed up in, but they typically charge per lead, and that's what I'll do on my next video. I'll show you guys how to get leads from or sign up businesses from Home Advisor and Angie's List. That'll be the next one that I'll do. I'll do another training for you guys. For this one, I'll just use Google and Yahoo. Just showing you guys how to get clients from Google and Yahoo. Okay, and like I said, you want to check out the roofing niche. Once again, a painting contractor, pool installation. Okay, those guys make a ton of money. They can make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per pool. So you could easily get them, some leads coming in every month, close a couple pool deals. They'll pay you 5 grand. Some of those niches will pay you a little bit more. You help a guy sell a couple pools and get some decent pool leads, you could be looking at a $3,500 client, $4,500 client, depending on, what type of pool, whether it's fiberglass or it's gunite or whatnot. So, and I got pool clients, they pay big money. Okay. But like I said, once again, it's just a matter of coming on, doing the work. You guys could easily get, a client this week. If you come in here and you pound this thing right, find whatever area you want to work in, and there's so many different cities, that you could do. I mean, it's just it's endless. I mean, it really is. It's just endless. If you went into Chicago, let's say, same thing. You got all these different businesses that are spending money on Yelp. That's an ad right there. Ad. There go another ad. These people are spending $4, $5, $6, $7, $800 a month on Yelp. And could you imagine setting up a great niche targeted Google AdWords campaign as well as a targeted Facebook ads campaign? And you could just say, hey, I can guarantee you about 20 calls a month. My services is about 1,700 a month or 2,000 or 1,000. You can get them way more results than these Yelp ads. So, folks, that's how you do it. That's how you get your first client in 7 days. Go to Yelp, go to Google, find the businesses that are advertising. Stick with the 3 niches that I told you: the painting, because they got high dollar services, the roofing companies, pool installation, what have you. Stick with high dollar services, general contractors, okay? And they can do kitchen, bathroom, flooring, any of those niches, ladies and gentlemen, they make big money. There's a high dollar services. So you generate them just 2 to 3 customers a month. Okay, that equates to thousands of dollars. They can afford to pay you $1,000 or more. Okay, because you get 10 clients at $2,000, that's 20 grand a month for you. And there's so many businesses, but most people aren't willing to roll their sleeves up to put in the time to make the cold emails, to make the cold calls, or even target. You can even target these businesses on Facebook. Maybe I'll do a training on that as well, where I show you guys how to target businesses on Facebook as well as YouTube ads. So if you guys like this video, hit subscribe. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. I will respond. Or if you want me to do some other trainings on whatever problems you might be having, just put it below in the description. I read each one of the comments and I'll respond, and I will put together a video to help you guys get social media marketing clients. So my name is Maurice Gears. Been a plum pleasing pleasure. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, if you guys want more detail, click the link in the description. I'll put the workshop in the link, and you guys can actually get a full grunt from A to Z on how I built my social media marketing agency and made $100,000 my first year. All right. See you guys in the next video. Bye for now.